واشتروا به إنه عليم بذات الصدور ألا يعلم من خلق وهو اللطيف الخبير ألا يعلم من خلق وهو اللطيف الخبير هو.
How you doing, friends and family? I want to welcome you to a special episode of podcast content. Content is worthy to be broadcast on this podcast. Today, in the Gregorian calendar, in these United States, on the continent of the Americas, it is a day known as Mother's Day, where humanity gathers and acknowledges and commemorates their living mothers and the legacy of mothers that have gone on transition in life. As a Muslim, we strive to be free of shirk or of blasphemy or of raising idolatry to the level of the Almighty, the Creator, the knower of the unknown, the knower of the day of judgment. So that is my personal disclaimer. And at the same time, every day is Mother's Day. Every day is a day that we should acknowledge, show mercy, show gratitude to the women that birthed us. Khadija, Renita, Kiana. These are my previous wives that bore my children and that assist in the rearing of my children. Thank you. You are appreciated, in the words of the great late Tupac Shakur. I have a poem, a literary piece of work that I wrote 20 through 30 years ago. And technology has finally caught up with the vibe that I have been on for a long time. So stay tuned for more works and productions coming from yours truly. It's called Retract the Love. I think about my mother with honor, though circumstances adverse. I pray she goes to heaven when she leaves this earth. My mother's birthday is this month, March 21st. Now I know it quite clear. As at arm's length, Leela is so far. Still my heart holds her near and dear. As I peer through my soul, I search for the hate. I find none. Leela, you are forgiven. In my heart, through Allah's merciful grace, your baby girl faces 25 to life. Oh Allah, why didn't she listen to Big Brother's advice? If Leela is alive, precious Allah, I pray you send her back to me. Allah, we all seek redemption from these loveless cold streets. I hold with much pain and pull with much strain to bring Amika's and Sandra's love to a sustain. Though I maintain to stay in the middle, my emotions have been plucked on, fine as a fiddle. Without Allah, life is a riddle. Circumstances have me at times feeling emotionally brittle. I feel shriveled up in the corner, hands grasped tight around both knees. I miss my mother until my heart no longer breathes, beats, and bleeds. Do you feel the breeze? Not me. I remain submerged in these walls, avoiding evil thoughts of foes that want me to fall. The type of love I've experienced, none other can compare. I've been exposed to others' love. Anarchy is the queen of love here. Mother taught me right from wrong. Mother taught me why to fight. I love you, Mom. You're in my heart so near, but yet you're out of sight. Through Allah, do away with any acts which will make you abstract. Forgiveness is in the heart, and in the heart is where I welcome you back. Happy birthday, Leela. All praises is due to Allah. So at this juncture in my life, I was dealing with juvenile incarceration. I was trying to figure it all out without a beacon of direction, of guidance, like a lot of youth today. You know, in the 80s when I was growing up, our mothers and fathers were on crack, heroin, sherm. They were in these streets. They were incarcerated. Our fathers were incarcerated. Thank God for our grandparents who took on the responsibility and even the burden of rearing and raising these children. And thank God that I did have that rearing. Otherwise, I would have missed the baton that our parents missed and be another victim of circumstance. I'll get into it more in the future, but 75% of the peers in my third grade classroom didn't have fathers. And the other 75 were either incarcerated or dead. At least 35% of my classroom peers are dead, and not to natural causes, killed as youth. So I'm hailing from West 93706, that's West Side, Fresno, California. That's where my experience is hailing from. Please like, share, and subscribe if you're interested in hearing more of these memoirs, documentation of where I come from, where I'm going, and how I got here, how I survived, how I made it through. Certain information I can reveal and certain information I cannot. So God bless you all this Sunday, May 14th, and cherish your mothers, the women in your life, children, and humanity, because you never know when it's going to be the last time. Thank you for tuning in to another quick snippet episode on PCC podcast content. Content is worthy to be broadcast on this podcast. Yours truly, Kelly.